Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Smut Gaming with me, Christopher, and this is Banners of Ruin, a fairly new game in the deck building genre that, as far as I've been noticing from playing it a while, borrows from some different games in the genre. I'd say that the most prevalent one is Slay the Spire, which is not a bad thing because that is a bloody good game. And there are a couple of extra layers to this game that we will have a bit of a look at. And I've done the tutorial, I've played it a little bit on the regular campaign, and I haven't been playing rather a lot, but I think I still got a fairly good, decent grasp of what the game is actually about. So why don't we actually have a bit of a go at this and see what it is about? So, the way that this game works, we have a couple of people that we are gonna traverse a city with. We have Desolin over here, and we have Fortright. And as you can see, they are woodland animals, and that is just one of the things that makes this game kinda cute. Kinda cute indeed. And yeah, we will be leveling these up as we go along, and I'll give you a bit of a rundown of the battles once we get there. So you can see that we are in here, we have to go over here, and we are going to do that through these various sort of directions you can go. I will say I don't exactly remember what the number at the top means, but I do know what these do. Counters. Basically, some of these choices will have a counter, which means that if I choose this one, the counters on all of these will go down. Obviously, I'll get whatever this is, but I won't be able to do these. So that is a thing to have a bit of a mind about. It might be that this shows you the number of possible passages or things, because you can get to like walls, so you don't have a choice to go there. That is something that can happen. We can look at that together. Why don't we? First of all, though, we can check our cards. So as you can see, this is very, very much like Slay the Spire. So you have your sort of general defensive cards, you have your general attack cards, and then you have your various bits and pieces. The way that this game works, though, is that you have, for example, weapons. And if you can see over here, for example, this weapon can only be used by someone with the axe weapon. And you won't have this if you don't have a character with an axe. It's sort of, this card follows with the axe. Same goes for a shield. You need a shield to be able to do this one. And different shields, this goes for weapons as well, will have different cards depending on the shield. So this specific one has a gain defense of 10, and you get a take cover card. Same thing here, the greatsword is another sword, rather another weapon. Then we have a bunch of skill cards, and there's going to be talent cards as well. We'll see if I get as far as that, let's hope that I do. But for the most part, everything works relatively the same. The numbers up here is what it costs to play the cards. So your characters would have two values. They have stamina and will. So stamina is the yellow one, will is the blue one. The difference is that stamina is regained every round of the battle, while will is spended in its entirety. So you won't get that back until the next battle. Now, do I have? Yeah, I do have one card that actually uses will. So that is something to keep in mind. And both stamina and will is something that we can increase on our characters as we level them up. So we can see them right here, right now. 24 vitality. Vitality is health. They both have 2 stamina and 1 will. And each level up, you can choose one of these to increase. And we can also check their weapons. Desolin over here is the one with the axe or hatchet. They also have the round shield and a medium armor. And Mr. Fortright, he is the one with the longsword, and he has a light armor. And you can actually just swap these if you want to. If you want this guy to have more armor, because light armor gains you 6 armor at the beginning of the battle, and you gain 1 stamina every turn. So you actually have 3 stamina instead of the 1. And now you can have 14 in protection instead. And I think that actually works rather well, because you have the shield. So why don't you have slightly less armor, because you can build more armor. I think that that would work. You can also set your combat positions, because yes, this is a game with more than one character, so unlike Slay Spire, position is actually a thing. So this is a bit like Nowhere Prophet in a way. It's not exactly like Nowhere Prophet, but a little bit. So basically you can have people in different ranks, I believe is the term they are using, and I'm thinking that I'm okay with them being on the same one for now. So that's basically a bit of that, and I'm thinking we don't have any money. This is Florence over here, so I am gonna take the gift. A shifty looking Blackfoot scurries towards you, warning of danger ahead. He can offer you some funds, but needs to leave fast. I'll take 250 florins. We can see now those counted down, and yes indeed, I think I was correct there. The number is how many possible choices remain behind those cards. So, a forgotten tunnel. Rocco's laughter echoes down the dark damp tunnel. The enders won't suspect a thing. Ah, we're making our entry here. You emerge from the black and find yourself in one of the guard bunks. Where the devils did you come from? You can't be here. And we are immediately thrown into a fight. So, as you can see, looks basically exactly like Slay the Spire, apart from the fact that we have more people to deal with. And yeah, so what we do here, we can see who is going to attack and how they're going to do it and who they're going to attack. So right now we know that they are going to be attacking Fort right over here, and they are going to be attacking with 8 damage, but also they are going to be doing shielding up, which is a bit annoying. So what have I done? Well, one of the things that is a strong tactic thing in this game is that we have the two, what are you calling it? Doesn't say here. I think it's rags, yes. Enemies take turn between the rags. So now it's this rag that is gonna do their things, which means that if I were to use kick and push someone into this rank back here, their turn would actually be forfeited, because it's not their turn anymore. And next turn, this guy, for example, if I were to push you, for example, I push you back, you don't get a turn. You do your thing and attack, which is not going to be a problem, because Mr. Fort right here has indeed 14 armor. Next turn is not going to be your turn again, which is just what I would like to see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do exactly that. Now, who is going to do what? Who's going to do what? Because, yeah, you have to see... This is one of the things you have to work with, by the way. You have to make sure that cards are for the correct person, so to speak. That is to say, you can't use this one. So, in fact, Fortright, he doesn't have anything... Well, okay, fine, he could do this one, yes. But actually, you know what? I'm going to spend his 2 stamina for a kick. I'm going to do it on you. So now, as you can see, you actually don't have a target anymore, which is exactly what we want to see. Before we continue, we also have a special ability. We can use that once per battle. Fortright, he can remove stacks of bleeding, of crippled, of poison, and of winded. And for each stack he removes, he gains more armor. So he can become really powerful if he is afflicted by those. Meanwhile, Desolin over here can gain attack power. I think that is, well, charge is what it's called. So the next time this character attacks, or for every attack in a multi-attack, the damage increased by the stacks of attacks. So basically just extra attack on this number. So for each hit you gain 3 and removes Fury, which I guess is the attack that we get a turn, and this character gains charge equal to stacks of Fury increased by... I don't exactly know how that works in its entirety, but you can actually... I mean, for now, let's actually do that. Let's activate that. So now we have that little ability, and that also costs the will that I have. So I guess that if you increase your will, maybe you can actually use these multiple times. That's interesting. But I'm going to use this one. If this breaks the target's armor, I gain more attack. And it will, because you have 6 armor. So I choose this one, and we choose that on you. You are now up to 5 charge, which means that if I do the sharpened steel, I should be doing 13 damage as well as some bleeding. So obviously we're going to do that, but we're not going to do it on you. We're going to do that on you. So now you have lost basically all your health. You're going to be attacking forthright, and you're not going to do anything. And I don't think that you're going to be using the strength in numbers, because there's no friend for you in this row. So now it's over to this guy, and you don't have a turn. So this will professed attack, I think that is if you were to have a turn, I guess. I can gain more attack as a freebie, but I do have to discard a card. You have 9 health. I can deal 3 health here and 5 here, or just, you know, 2 single attacks. So let's just do that. And do I have enough? Yes, I do. That works, however. Ooh, we can do a big attack. So let's use this one. We'll discard that one, and we'll use this and do just a big bunch of attack on you. And there we go, no single health dropped. And we get a choice of 3 cards, because that's how these games work. You always get a choice of 3 cards. And what do we get? Rotate. We can swap positions with the target party member. Could be useful. Experience strike, 5 damage. Each time you play this card in combat, plus 5 damage. And if unplayed during cleanup, what is cleanup? At the end of your turn, and the cards left in your hand are moved to the discard, and damage is reset. So if you pick this card, you damn better be sure to actually use it all the time. But I like that one. These cards are generally very, very good. We also have Shrapnel, which deals 5 damage. If the target has more charge than armor, it also deals 4 times 3. I don't know how often I've seen enemies have that, though. I'm going to go with the Experience Strike. I like that one. And you also don't have to take a card. That is also standard rules, and normally you don't always want to have a lot of cards, so that's 100% okay. Right, we still have the tunnel walls, we can't do anything with that, so we need to enter the city. A small hatchway leads into a damp, dark chamber behind the city wall. For House Blackfoot. And onwards. You open the hatch and enter the city. Here we are. So now we have to choose between combat, combat, or combat. I wonder what we're gonna choose. And I don't necessarily think that there's any point. I don't think we can know much about the combat. So foes block your path. You can't move this way without a fight. Take their blood for Landon. So let's go right. I don't know. Could be good. So on this occasion we have 3 of the weaker enemies. So let's see what we can do. We do have... I do get the Experience Strike. What are you doing? You are... It's 2 attacks on you. That's actually quite a lot. That is quite a lot. I could use the shield. Could use the shield. Yes. Because that would actually negate everything. Let's actually do that. On you. Yeah, see, so on this occasion... Well, I did that now, but yeah, I couldn't use it. Here we go. So now I spawn the take cover card. So what happened now is we spawn this card. If I use this, I can give defense to an ally, and this card is banished, which means that it's removed for this combat. But we don't actually have this card. It just spawns when I use that card that I used before. But we are safe now for incoming damage, which means that we can focus on attacks. So what could I do? Could I already use this? I could use it and rush. So do that. Let's just start with you. So now you're up to 9, which is just fancy. So now you can do a regular attack, which is going to do 14. That actually kills someone. Flat out killed. shanked. And you are going to do the experience strike on you. So that is now increased, but a card like that also means that you shouldn't have that many cards, because you kind of want that to spawn as much as possible. But we'll see what happens now. I think that their ability now is gonna work. So you get safety numbers on turn start if this character has 3 or more allies. So that is actually quite a pointless ability right now, because you don't have 3 or more allies. But that is something to keep a look out for, because another 3 armor, that is not super good. Right, we should be able to make short work of these now. Vanguard, deal 6 damage, and if active character is front rank, plus 4 damage. Let's do that on you. Make sure that you go down nice and fast. And you, with the longsword, you can do 8 damage on all targets on rank, which means all targets over here. So let's just use that, and we simply kill them. Cool. Let's see what cards we get. We get deal weapon damage. You would need to know the damage of the weapon for that, but sure. And if you dual wield, attack twice more. That is interesting if we were dual wielding. I don't have any dual wielders right now. Could be interesting. Toe to toe. And whenever this character attacks an opponent on the same lane. So lanes, by the way, ranks is the direction of the two different ranks, basically. Lanes is in the horizontal line. So basically like in Nowhere Prophet. We can also have quick hands, which is preparation, and which means that I can draw 1 card and gain preparation, which means that we can draw more cards. You know what? I like that one. That is a good card to have. Let's do that one. So we get victory. The counters are taken down. I don't know. Oh, right, so on this occasion, it triggers after 1 more choice. So I can do 1 of these, and then this will actually trigger. So we can do either courage. This will take some guts. Strength can be found through adversity. And we get a chance to improve our characters, I would assume. And with Kilderkin, a weasel and an otter skitishly haul a barrel through the crowds, deftly dodging each passerby. I can buy cards. I have money, but I actually don't want to buy cards for those. So let's do courage. Let's see if it can improve. Some enders are hot on your tail. You turn a corner to find a seemingly dead end. Fortright yells, "Over here, a hatch!" Bah, the cursed thing is sealed. I could force it open with Fortright, but he would lose health if he does that. Or I can just enter combat. Don't know much about the combat, but it doesn't say anything about elite combat, which I know is super tricky. Let's enter combat. Why don't we? Let's see what we have. Oh, wow. Don't I have a card that lets me exit the battle? Withdraw. No, that's not withdraw. Oh, am I already screwed? Oh, this is so bad. 35. Holy crap. Okay, what can I do? This one is interesting in a way. You gain armor, quite a lot of it, but we get pacified. Now the issue with this card that I don't get is that this character cannot play cards takes down by 1 each turn. I would assume that this means that I get just 1, which means that if I use this one, that character can't do anything for this turn, but you can do something next turn. Now who are you attacking? 2 of you on Mr. Desolin over here. That is a total of 20 damage, which I could negate with this one. So you know what? You know what? Oh, I basically have no attack either. So let's do this. Let's discard 1 of these. And oh crap, I did it on the wrong character. God damn it. Yep, you need to be aware of who you choose. Well, I did that wrong. Never mind. Does this last? the next time this guy... it should be that it's saved, actually. I could get the AoE one. So you just do a regular attack. Let's focus on the one that we could kill the fastest. And then you do solid footing, like so. So you have indeed one stack of that. That's fine. You can just do some extra guard, because I really can't do much else. That is not needed right now, so yeah, it's going to be a lot of damage incoming, but nothing that I can't stand. So what are you doing now? That is, he's going to deal damage and then he's going to move position. You're going to do the shield wall, and that gives you... it's raised to 35, but you already have 40. You're going to do vulnerable, and if the opponent has armor, applies vulnerable. Okay, did I get the... yes, I did. Longsword. So you already have the charge. Can I get more? I don't think I can. So we're going to do this, obviously, because that's going to be 11 damage to all enemies. There's really no reason not to do that. There we go. Over to you. Who are you attacking, by the way? Everyone is going for him. So obviously we're going to do this one. We're also getting this, which you can use. I think. No, because you need the shield, obviously. I mean, we could just use this one. There's no reason not to use it. Obviously on you. There you go. We're gonna do more shielding. Yes, please. And sadly, I'm unable to move anyone, which is very annoying. I can deal 10 damage here. So let's keep pelting you. Oh, there's a lot of damage gonna come in here. Vulnerable, extra damage. Would you just switch position in that way? Okay, fine. So who's doing the most damage? You are doing a wild strike. Moves around in vacant position, deals 12 damage. Defense and 18 damage and 10 defense. We cannot have that. So we are gonna... I'm thinking that is the best choice to have you do that. Let's kick you. They didn't actually... Did this not change, by the way? Well, maybe it didn't change because there actually wasn't anyone here. So now we have people on different rows, which is a good thing. So what else can you do? What are you doing? Everyone is attacking him for 24 damage. Fine. Ooh, well, this is interesting. You have only one, though. Okay, so what if you do that? You do that, break, you get extra power, back to you, and keep working on that one. I have one bandage, don't really have anything else that I can do anything with right now. So you don't get a turn anymore. Haha! And they move to the side. Fine, we have lost health. I hope I can get through this fight. Might have to restart otherwise. We get the experience strike, so ideally we would like to use that one. You now have the safety numbers, but you don't have 3 or more allies, so that's a-okay. We do have the quick hands. We also have the withdraw. Okay. We do have the momentum from extra damage. I wonder if that works on this one. Or the +5 is probably just +5 all the time. You are doing cowardice. 10 armor, moves adjacent to closest ally in rank. If no allies, moves to another rank in their lane and suffers damage. Don't exactly know what that means, but whatever. You're gonna do vulnerable on... No, you're not gonna do anything. Right, you two aren't doing anything, but you are attacking for 18 on Mr. Forthright. So I would like for you to have... Kinda need you to have actually some armor, because elsewise you're gonna lose too much health. What else can you do? You can withdraw, and I can't do both of these. Actually, you don't have to do that, which means that you can do that. So first of all, I want to use obviously that one, so we can discard this one for now. This one on you. So that's a nice bit of damage right there. Could have used your ability, but let's wait for that, because now I'm actually going to use the will, so that was actually a good thing that I didn't do that. So I will use that on you, and you can just... I'm okay with you being on the same level here. So 18 damage, actually only going to be 8. Well, I say only, he only has 16 health. He's almost dead, and I haven't even touched you two. No, you didn't do anything. Okay, well, it's your turn now. Can I do... I can kick. Well, that's very useful, actually. I'll kick you. So now you don't have a turn. You will attack Mr. Desolin here, though. Can't do much about that. Ooh, crap. Should have used this. This is what I do. I normally don't look at these until it's too late. I am gonna go for you, because I can actually kill you. Which is just very, very nice. There we go. So 1 dead. Cool. You don't get your turn, so you're forfeited that. You keep... are you going to move forward? You're just going to build up armor. I'm going to go for you, I think. Solid footing we don't need right now. We don't... Well, actually, I am going to use this, I think. Because there's no reason not to. And we'll use this as well. Because that's just free. We have the hatchet. If it breaks armor. We're not going to get to his armor anyway. So why don't you keep guarding yourself? We'll do a regular attack on you. We'll do a... Yes. No damage. Oh, you can't use that. Okay, never mind. We'll use that one. And the turn. So what are you doing? You are doing nothing, basically. So now you are both attacking Forthright. You are doing 8 damage, and you're doing actually way less than what you have in armor, so that's cool. So you obviously attack all of them. That's just efficient. Over to you. You are in front track, so that's actually 10 damage. You can deal both of these. Yes. Let's do that. Let's put some bleed on you. Man, you have so much armor, etc, etc. Yep, that's some bleeding. That's some attacking. You both move forward. Can I get a kick? I did not get a kick. Okay, fine. Which means that you are... Okay, you're doing 10 on you. You can soak that. You're doing 12. We can both soak that for now. Can I break your armor? I think I can, yes. You use that one. You do that one, so that's some bonus damage. So that's 5, would be total of 7. That would be... does that mean 1 damage 3 times? So that would actually be... Yeah, that would be 9 damage. We have the shield. I think I want to use that one as well, because it feels like having that is just a good thing. And then simply use that one. There we go. I thought I... No, right. You can keep using that card, yes. The banished card is obviously just banished, but... yeah, and that actually highlights something, because there is stuff that you can do with banished cards. So the banished pile is actually interesting. It is actually useful in this game, which is fun. Right, we are going to be able to soak the damage. We're dealing some bleeding damage. You are going to be fun to try and deal with, because you're just building more and more armor. We can now kick someone. You are just doing damage. Preferably kick you, yes. Who do I necessarily want to kick with? I don't have any interesting damage to do with you, so let's kick you. Can you use this one? No, invulnerability is actually not a thing. Does that, that ticks down. Cool. So you're gonna deal 8, that's a-okay. I can't use that one. We can't shield up. Can't use that one. So let's just do this and let's just do that. Can't do anything with that. But next turn we are gonna be picking up more cards. So you're continuing to take damage. You have a heavy kit. Yes, that is your armor. We have medium and light. That's that. Ooh, a lot of cards on this occasion. So we have the long sword. Do we have the? Yes, we do. Experienced strikes. We're obviously going to use that one. So plus 5 damage again. That is a nice damage. I could probably. Yes, here we go. Do I use that one? Or do I have any other? You're not having a turn. Who are you attacking? You are attacking with 8. That's not a problem. No, I don't see any reason not to just flat out kill you. 8 damage, not a problem. It's time to start dealing damage. I don't have any extra attack, so just strike. It's time to start weird. That's over 100 damage that I need to do now. So beautiful. Opponent's turn. You don't get any armor on that occasion, though. Ooh, that's 18 damage on Mr. Forthright. Did I... well, actually, you know what? Just armor up. Armor up. Cool. Cool, cool. What can we do? Well, I am gonna do this one. And we can remove you. Now that is... Next time this character attacks, doesn't really matter. Does this actually... I wonder if this works on both of the attacks. We can see that. Either I will be doing 10 damage, plus 3, so 13, or I will do 9 plus 7, so 16. Let's have a bit of a look. It does 13, so it added everything up together first. Cool. Can't do that one, I've already used it, so let's just wail on him. Well, I've done some good damage here. Forthright is gonna take 5 damage. So he's not looking too hot. You are actually gonna just... you are gonna defend and move forward. So I'm gonna take that time to make sure that I deal some good damage, I think. I don't have that much damage. You simply deal... The question is, should I actually just make sure that he has armor? Let's actually use this one and this one on you. So now you have a little bit extra. You still have 2, so you can do what? Either one attack or the quick hands. You know what, I'm gonna use this one and see what we get. We get momentum, which is fun, because that means that you can use that one. And we use the great sword. So do that one, we'll throw away the withdraw. And then you use this one, you do 11 damage. Cool, but he's gonna get back 10 of those. Oh, bugger. He didn't move. I thought it was supposed to move. Okay, you are now attacking Desolate with 12. That's fine. You are going to apply Vulnerable, though. 25 more damage, but it's fine. I will require some healing after this. Right, we can't attack. We can't do that, but we do have the Experienced Strike. Can I make that stronger? I don't think I can. No. So let's actually just use you for that. So that's now 20 damage. I'm glad I took that card, by the way, because that is going to be even more useful as we go along. I can actually break. I can break you. Or break that. Weapon damage, which is 8. The hatchet. Get some extra power. Can't use that right now, but for the next turn. So you take bleeding damage now. Ooh, you're gonna go down, mister. Now you moved forward, and I sadly didn't get a kick on this occasion. You are gonna attack Forthright with 12, which means that I can protect you with 5. I can protect you with 5, take 2 damage. or I can just simply flat out protect you. I'm gonna do that one, simply because that means that I will have more armor afterwards as well. It just feels very, very good to do. No armor left, but that's fine. We shall do momentum. I'll remove one of the strike cards, because I wouldn't mind actually having a bit of armor on Desolin as well. But we're gonna do the hatchet, we are gonna do the vanguard, you, and I'm gonna do a guard to get some stuff coming along. And yeah, I did not think that I would be able to do this, but apparently I've learned enough about this game to actually deal with this. And that is a surprisingly low amount of money for that fight. 29 rounds that was. So let's see if I can get a good card here. Tight formation. Each character in your rank gains 8 armor. That's pretty good. But 2, I mean, it's a bit much, isn't it? And toe-to-toe again, and coordination. If active character is in front rank, deal weapon damage. In back rank, apply 5 charge to an ally in front. Okay, well, it's just basically another attack that right now does 8 for Desolin, and I don't know exactly how much for Forthright. Armor, I'm feeling good right now for armor. I'm gonna go for the coordination one. And we also see that they are now level 2, which means that we get to level up. So, first of all, we need to choose either stamina or will, and I'm generally thinking that stamina is good. Being able to use more cards is just a good thing to do. We also get to choose, if we want to, a talent. We can indeed forfeit this if we want to. For free, lose all stamina and gain twice that amount in charge. So I could get a total of 8, actually, since I have the light armor that gives me +1. Not entirely uninteresting. Attrition, deal 5 damage times X times for each unique status effect on opponent. Huh. I mean, those are just a little bit too situational for my liking. We also have a Rogue Strike. This character gains armor equal to the total damage of their next attack and banish. That could be useful for him, because he can probably deal some good damage, I'm thinking. But we do banish it, so that's a bit annoying. I'm gonna go for Rising Storm. That feels like a card that can actually have some uses. So that's you. Now Forthright, I'm gonna go for the same here, stamina, and let's see what you can have. You can have Bull's Charge, weapon damage. Doesn't say right now. I can check what his weapon actually does. If target has moved this combat, apply bleeding and vulnerability. Useful, yes. And Roar, 2 stacks of Overwhelm, and Overwhelm on the right there. For every stack of Overwhelm, this character receives more damage from attacks. So basically, isn't it? Oh, removed at the start of this character's turn. Okay, so if we do that, we need to attack him immediately. We also banish this card. But that is a good card. 25% extra damage. Move this character primary on secondary weapon cards to your hand. And I'm going to go for the Roar. I like that one. Right. Oh, are we going to have to do this? Can I? That is a... Ooh. That is a combat. I don't want that. No. I'll find an opportunity to fleece these idiots for every penny on them. They'll face worse when they are disciplined. Many florins. I could also check out the armory reserves. Which is nice. Can I assume that I can do this and then that one? Because, yeah, this will be removed if I choose that one, but this wouldn't be. Let's do this one. And that just gave me 300 florins. Nice. Now we can't go here. That's a blocked entry path, but we can go into the armory reserves now, which is very nice. You approach the reserves, finding untidy stacks of weapon crates on the left and some chests of armor on the right. As you begin to inspect them, you hear the heavy footsteps of some guards returning from patrol. You only have time to look at one set before they return. I could do inspect both, but there we go. Elite combat. With my health being low and only being level 2, elite combats are, yeah, it's difficult. It's really super difficult. So, I'm gonna go, what am I least favored by right now? I think it's armors. Let's check armors. And by the way, let's check this. Yeah, you had 8 damage on that one. They both have 8 damage right now. So, right now we have light armor and stamina gain, and 14 armor and nothing else. We have found superior medium armor, 24 armor, so obviously better than that. Superior light armor, which is obviously better than that, and then also a superior heavy armor. Start combat with 38 armor, gain 10 and 2 winded every turn. Every turn. Next turn, lose 1 stamina for each stack of winded when winded is removed. So, effectively 2 less stamina. So if I, for example, put that on you, you would only have, or actually either of them, you would only have 1 stamina. You know what I'm going to do? Because we do have a stash over here. So what I can do is I can move this over to the stash, and then we can just simply replace our armors. We actually do change out our appearances, which is just lovely as well. So we leave behind the regular ones, so we now have more armor going on the next fight. And we have a heavy armor if I need one. So let's confirm that. We're done with that. And now we can either do the heavy patrol, and what is the... I think that might be elites. Your attention turns to the clatter of heavy steel as several armored men cross your path. Their sly, helmet-muffled voices hurl insults at the common folk as they move through the crowd. So I'm going to avoid them if I can. And foes block your path, so let's just do a regular combat. And even though I'm a little bit low on health, yeah, on this occasion, obviously, slightly easier enemies. So, those two attacking Desolate over here, so that's 16 damage. Can I? Yes, I can. So let's just do that, and, you know, obviously always use this. There's no reason not to. So now we are safe from the attacks. What can I do in terms of damage? You can break you. Let's just do that. And I can lose stamina on you. I could do that already and just kill you, because I would be getting... well, actually, in that case, I might want to go for someone else. Yeah, if I take this one now... well, actually, no, I can't do that and do that either, or rather afterwards. Okay, fair enough. But I'll do it anyway. No, actually, I'll use that on you. Ooh, I'll do that on you, because you can... No, that's... Right, talent for you, for Desolate. You can't use that. Okay, let's use that one. Can't do anything else, but that's fine. Do a bit of damage on you. And obviously we can just simply give you... You can just stand there. It's just basically free armor. So there we go. And as you can see, also the will has been returned, but I now use his will on that. And superior light armor, yes indeed, we get more stamina. We can now kick someone, and that is a good thing to do. So you, with your increased stamina, let's do that. Let's see here, that was the just regular damage. You can use this one on you. Now you... Go ahead and deal some cool damage on you. Oh, that hurts. That hurt. Quite a lot. You kill that one, and you kill that one. Bit of an overkill on both of them, actually, but you're not going to do anything on this turn. So, yeah, I'm okay with that. My turn. You're going to do some damage to forthright, but you're not, so that's a-okay. Deal a bit of damage, deal a bit of damage, you deal a bit of damage, and we're done. Basically the same amount of money as that really, really hard fight that we did in 29 turns. This one only 5 turns, so yeah. Weird. We have another 0-1. Unplayable. When this card is discarded by a character, choose an ally to apply 18 armor, or an opponent to deal 18. Oh, that's super, super good. Because I do in fact have discard cards. And or I can have some bleeding. No, I'm gonna go for distraction. That's exceedingly good. But I would at this point like to actually remove some cards. I don't know if I've encountered any of that. Right, we still can't move past the large crowd. We have another combat, or we can buy cards. Could that be that I can sell the cards? A group of bears, each as wide as a barrel, spar within a makeshift wrestling pit. Their defensive stances are remarkable. Let's have a bit of a look. Can I sell? No, I can't. So what do we get? Gain armor equal to the total armor of adjacent allies. Not terribly bad, but 3 stamina. Double team. Gain armor and 6 armor and 1 charge. If this character has any adjacent allies of the same race, they all gain, and I don't have that right now. Reckless aid. Apply 15 armor to an ally. Active character and the ally both gain 1 winded, so lose a bit of stamina. No, I'm just gonna leave. Sorry, no dice. The battle is gone away. We now have a juggler we can also buy cards from. A very acrobatic hare throws all kinds of objects high into the air in a dramatic display. She seems to be drawing them out of thin air. A bit of a magician as well, I guess. Or a Blackfoot contact, a chance to heal, thank you. A cloaked figure emerges from an alleyway. They reveal a crow's foot brooch under their lapel. A swig of the good stuff. Oh yes, I do want a swig of the good stuff. A Blackfoot weasel brandishes his arsenal of foul-looking concoctions under his cloak. These beauties are for some ender gold cloaks, but it looks like you could use some of this. For the pain, that is. He hands you some familiar-looking bottle, carefully armored with fine crafted leather. It is my last bottle. Alright. We can heal 1 character, so we're gonna go for Forthright for now. Because, you know, Desolate does have a shield. It tastes foul enough that you wonder if it really did just poison you. Offering thanks, you look up to find him already vanished. So how much did I get? Oh, almost full health. Cool. We have another heavy patrol. Let's avoid them. And, oh, here we go. Discards a random combat. I don't want random. Lean pair of messenger hares catch your breath by a small brewing stand. Or Blackfoot agents. Another pair of Blackfoots move onwards through the street. You recognize them for the Black Church. They'll deal with any trouble you rather not. Or it says discard a random combat. Is that... Let's try that. I don't know exactly what that means. Can we discard this one? I think that's how that works. Okay, fine. Ooh. Anxiety. Sanctuary. Chance to heal. I'll do that, I think. Whether the sanctuary stands at the side of the street, many sick and whimpering people crouch in the doorway. You turn a corner and find yourself in a less than reputable part of town. Many of the structures are in disrepair, and even the light seems to avoid this place. Up ahead, you see people nestled in a small sanctuary. Before your eyes can adjust, the smell hits you first. If you're not sick, get out of here. I haven't got time to heal you. Okay. We haven't got time for this. Ruin a card. Heal a character to max vitality. Let's go so before we can leave. Or heal a character below 20%, but which I don't have. I could ruin a card. And as it says, ruin a card during the campaign is permanent, but temporary within combat. Which means that if I do it now, it is actually gone. Now, is there... I mean, are there cards? There are cards. I could actually do that. Strike. I could remove some strike cards. So that is absolutely 100% okay. I said I did want to remove some cards. So let's heal up Desolate here. You threaten the mouse. You're Lannon's men, aren't you? Blackfoot's enders, you're all the curse same, and we always suffer for it. Well, there you go. We now are up to health, which is fun. Okay, so crossroads, clear street to this depth. Do we need to do that? So subterfuge is beginning to take its toll on your brothers. The constant need to remain alert is wearing on the resolve. Can I? Well, I can't do that, so screw that anxiety. And we have a combat, and I would assume that yes, this is indeed an elite combat. I have had it with elite combats. I want regular combats, bloody hell. So yeah, this seems fine. A little bit trickier, a little bit more health, but not terribly bad. So you will sweep. Ah, you will attack everyone. And so will you. Did I get a kick? I did not get a kick. Oh, well. Right. Do I want to do this immediately? So what are we going to be facing? 10 damage and 20 on you. We are going to be able to handle that. I can do this one, though, and I can do this one. Okay, we need to do this. So... what is the... Well, actually, you know what? Since you don't have a whole lot of armor, let's actually... Hatchet. Yeah, let's see here. Hatchet on... Let's just start with you. You have 3 left. We will guard, and we will solid foot. Over to you, experienced strike, and we will keep going for this one. And obviously we can't do that. So now we have a fairly decent amount of armor, which means that even though you are doing some damage, it's quite alright. What did you get? You got some charge. I see. And you are now attacking straight forward. 24 damage coming in on forthright if I cannot kick someone, which I can. So you kick that one. Good. Can I kill you? I think I actually can. So down you go, and you... ooh, what can I do here? If I do that one on you, how would that count for... Ooh, yeah, I see it now, that on you, over to you with a rush, which is gonna kill you, and then just flat out attack you. So you're gonna deal some damage to my armor, but that is not gonna be a problem. You don't get any turns whatsoever. But okay, so this little guy right here, the enforcer, he's getting stronger and stronger as time goes on. I see. But that's fine because you're dead, so that's fine. And we can simply do that one. Come on. Click. Yes, I want that one. Deal more damage. Deal more damage. Who are you attacking, by the way? You are attacking that guy. That's fine. We don't need to use that. And you're basically dead already. I actually don't even... I can just end the turn. He's gonna die from the bleeding. Poor guy. We actually don't lose any health whatsoever. I would like to buy some stuff now, not cards. Ideally. Flurry. Always like flurry. Deal weapon damage and apply overwhelm. And if dual wielding, extra overwhelm. I like that one, yes. Warcry. Apply charge equal to weapon damage and move swap to the front rank. So that is... Do I need to be in the back rank for that to actually be a possibility? Because that is quite a lot. 8, actually. Deadly Harvest, deal damage equal to stacks of cripples on opponents. Well, I don't have any cripple right now. But you know what? I think I like... but I'm not going to be dual wielding. But it is weapon damage, so... Currently 8 damage for both of my people. So, okay. Let's take that one. I realize that I'm just keep building on my deck here, but whatever. Oh, weapons cache. Here we go. A chest with a small crow's foot engraved on the back of the lock. Equipment stowed in advance. It'll take some time to gear up. Or here we go. Weapon merchant. I'm gonna go for the weapon merchant. We also could do more experience, but I'm okay with that. Weapon merchant. I have a lot of money. The mouse addresses you. Never listen to those who say the tools of your trade are unimportant. A good tool is necessary to be an efficient trader. tradesman, of which you are a certain sort. Name your tool of choice. I'm sure we can find a good fit. So, there is actually ranged weapons, which is fun, but I'm currently going all in the melee stuff. So good choice, step this way. And these are 200 florins each, no funny business. After you finish viewing these weapons, you will be charged 200 florins for each new weapon you have equipped on a character or added to your stash. So 100 sword and daggers, let's have a bit of a look at that. Because I currently have a, here we go, a hatchet. So 8 damage, and if breaks armor, gain 2 charge. Instead, we can have simply 8 damage. But keep in mind, yeah, that is also 1 stamina, so this is completely pointless. We have a stock, a 2 stamina, which deals 4 times 3, so 4 damage 3 times, as well as retaliate. So whenever this character receives damage from an attack, they deal damage equal to stacks of retaliate. Well, you know what, that seems pretty damn good. Attackers using ranged weapons are not affected. Remove at the start of next turn. That is exceptionally good, actually. An exquisite sword. 5 damage, but attack 3. Why does that say that? Because this one says 4 times 3 damage, but this says 5 damage, but attack 3 times. Don't exactly know what the difference would be here. I'm going to go for this one. I like that one. That seems very interesting. There we go. So you get that. So we're done with that. Pleasure doing business. Can I... Oh, I thought I could do more. Okay, well, we have a new weapon, so that's cool. We have some overzealous guards who are rounding on the black bear. Ooh, could you be a potential new companion? A hidden gem. Spot a glistening treasure buried between the stone cobbles at your feet, a spiritual token of some kind, and a random upgrade token. Or a good time to take a short rest. There might be something to learn here. I would like to do that, yes. Modify my deck, please. And indeed, a short rest, perhaps an opportunity to learn something new. Duplicate. Training alone only, but... Oh! So I can only duplicate. I don't want more cards, but you know what? Why not? I could actually go for this one. Having another one of these, because I only have 1 discard card, do I? Or don't I, maybe I should say. I have momentum. Well, actually, you know what? Maybe I'll duplicate this one instead, because, you know, extra charge. That is the only one. Yes, I'm going to go for that one. Another momentum. Cool, thank you. We have another battle. We are at the same level here. We're not even up to the first fight yet. Awesome. Let's just do the left one then. Let's just do the left one. Ooh, we got big enforcers on this occasion. So, yeah. At turns end, this character gains charge equal to stacks of fury, and fury increases by +2. So you are now doing 30 damage on Mr. Desolin here. And we didn't get a single kick. And we have a Ragged Claw. Is that because I ruined the card? So now I have... Oh, okay. Did not know that. Well, we need to use this one. And why don't you do that? Let's have a bit of a roar. We can just... It doesn't really matter, I think, which one we take. So you get some extra from that. And then we do the experience strike. So clear your armor as well as some overwhelm. We do need to attack you though, which is fine. You can have both this one as well as this one, but also the S-Stock, because that retaliate is gonna be very fun now. And I'm gonna flat out kill you, so that's cool. Don't feel like I need to do that one. I'm not gonna take any damage, and you are gonna take damage. Yes, you took damage as well. Awesome. Did I take... Why did I take damage? Because it feels like I took damage while I had 20 armor. Huh, don't really know. Whatever. You are still attacking, but only with 6 now, but you will apply bleeding. So obviously I want some armor. I can't really do much else. So why don't we actually do this one then? Let's have you do some extra damage. Does this weapon... Oh, I missed that one. This actually doesn't do as much damage. This only does 4. Oh well, that's fine. So deal a big bunch of damage on you, and you can just kill that one. Cool. Well, we're going through them quite fast, but you are going to do some damage. 2 more. And we actually got this one, so let's do... Not on you, on you, yes. Then we do this one. So when discarded card by character, choose an ally. There we go. You get a whole bunch. Oh wow, you have so much. I shouldn't have used it on him. Oh bugger. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna do a solid footing, which means that we can't do anything else. No, that's true. We just do quick hands as well. Well, he has a lot of armor. Good for you, eh? We now have the flurry. We can discard again. Did I pick the... No, I did not pick that one. You, what can you do? You are again attacking him. Simply handle with that. Let's do a flurry on you as well as a longsword, and he's dead. Cool. I don't really want to take up more cards now. Draw 3 cards, get winded, remove winded, and for each deck actually gain back vitality. And that is a will cost. Natural selection: if target opponent has more health than active character, draw a card; if less, discard a card. No, I'm not going to take any of that. So first time I ignore drawing a card. Execute. Dispatch a militia guard with ease, however 1 mouse is left, begging your feet for his life. Ooh. A scoundrel confiscates your purse. No, don't do that one. And a decoy. You find yourself faced with a hard situation. If you can set up a distraction, you might be able to work around it. Okay, select a card, move it to this lane, and +1 to this encounter. I don't know what that means, so we're gonna execute someone. Or maybe not. You meander through narrow passages of the city when you hear a command from behind. Halt! What's your business? You and your men take down the guards in swift response with ease. 1 mouse remains, trips and falls back into a corner. Please have mercy, I was just doing my job. What should we do? It's just so tiny. I can't ruin a card by executing, or I'm actually gonna let him go. So what's the role here? A random outcome, you say? Let's see what the random outcome is. You leave the mouse... who scurries off in another direction. A short while later, he appears again in your path, this time with more friends. There they are, get them. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, bloody hell. Well, not terribly bad, but bloody hell. Goddamn little mouse. So now we actually have some ranged attacks here. That's interesting. So we are getting 16 attacks here and 10 there. Not a problem. Not a problem. So, what do I begin with? I have the rush. Yeah. Who do I kill? I think I killed you. So, a bit of a rush on you. Then, I'm gonna do this on you to basically almost kill you. Cool. Don't necessarily need to do that, do I? Well, I could. I'm actually... having way too much stamina right now, which means that, you know what, let's just do that one, because there's no reason not to. I can't do that one because, bloody hell, I didn't want to do that, but fine, whatever. Let's prepare for the next round then. So in this occasion, obviously, what we are going to see is that you... Oh, now you actually have a use for this one, safety numbers. On the turn start, this character has more than 3 allies, which he actually does. He has 4. He's gonna get armor, and you too. That's annoying. You, with your extra charge, can you get more charge? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Let's actually remove that one. And now, oh, bam! There we go. I like that. You might still get that, though. Yes, you will get that. Who are you attacking? everyone is attacking you, which means that we are gonna just armor up. So sadly, you are gonna have even more armor. That's a bit annoying. You also get winded, which is not good. But we can... Oh, right. It's your next turn, obviously. Experience strike. Why don't you do that on you? Yes. You're immediate. Ah, right, because you had extra attack. Yes. A flurry of weapon damage here. Who are you attacking? You're attacking him, and that's not a problem. So, yes, indeed. Weak. Oh, we should have done the weak first, obviously, but whatever. It's fine. It's going to do a bit of damage, but nothing too bad. Now it's over to the range people. They're going to take 1 attack each and apply vulnerable. Okay. We now have distraction, but I have no ability to discard it. That's a bit sad. So S-Stock, obviously I'm going to use that one. I cannot do anything, but I can just simply kill you. So, you know, that's a thing. And let's simply use that one. I'm not going to bother with that. Ooh, could have kicked, but that would actually have been stupid to kick because, you know, would have kicked him back into the row that actually has its turn. Oh, now so many things to do. You do the experience strike over here. We shall do the longsword here. You don't have a turn. Over to you. And we should be able to simply kill you. There we go. Money. Any good cards. Party members gain bleeding and apply double your party's total bleeding to a target. What is this? Poison. Deals damage equals the stacks of poison at the start of the target's turn. Huh. That's kind of cool. And marked. When this character dies, stacks of vulnerability equal to marked are applied to members of their party. But I don't really have vulnerability, so I'm actually going to drop all of those. And we actually also have a level up, and I'm going to keep going with stamina, because stamina is just very, very good. We now have, what is this? A passive. Yes, we do get some passive abilities as well. So these would be the, is it artifacts that they're called in Slay the Spire? So patient. At the start of their turn, this character has a will. They will draw 1 card. I almost always have will, so that's a good one. At turn end, if 3 or more enemies are intending to attack this character, gain 1 anticipation, which negates damage. Or plagued, when this character plays a card, 1 poison is applied to a random opponent. Ooh, that's equal to stacks. Well, that's... There might be synergies that I don't know about here. I'm going to go for anticipation. Why don't I? And forthright, you also get that. What can you have? Flow. Whenever this character plays a talent, 1 random card in your hand becomes 0 stamina cost. So that's the talent business. And also patient and cold-blooded. Whenever this character ruins a card, they gain charge. But I'm not ruining cards right now. Okay. I'll do patient for you. And also more stamina, because I think the stamina is very, very useful. But I also need more cards, or rather not more, I need to draw more cards. Right? I don't want to do the thief, so let's just keep going. We'd like to see if we are... Because I'm assuming that we're getting to this right now. We're in the outer districts. Ooh, a tavern. Hire party members. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Level 2 people, a Rowan, Denver, or either of 2 bears. Are you a ranged by any chance? No, you are melee, sword. 11 damage if opponent has no armor, and apply bleed. You have concentration, draw 4 cards and gain pacified. And also heavy shield, which gains you anticipation. Or we have Missile Thaw, who's running around with daggers and shields. And also daggers and shields. No, I'm going to go with the Weasel. Yeah, you also have superior medium armor. You are awesome. I want you. I mean, I have money to get another one, but I'm going to chill. I'm going to chill for now. So you're done. And we now only have enter the hideout. So does that mean that we're... Oh, it's a trap. Of course it's a trap. And that is indeed a very much elite one. So Sledge. Your Wailing brothers slain a few elite enders triumphantly brandish their weapons in the dim light. All the exits are covered. There's one way out through them. I should have gotten another character, shouldn't I? Well, I've dealt with a tougher fight than this, so sure. Okay, so Mr. Denver is gonna be taking two attacks, I think. Wait, no, Fortright, Denver, yes. So 22 on you, you can handle that. So let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do here. We can start with you. Can't do much more than just this one. So let's focus on someone. Let's have you down. And you can do your Falcon. But actually no. Let's have you do... Can lose some stamina, gain twice that amount in attack. Yeah. Because I can do this on you, and now you can do this. And deal a whole lot of stuff on you. So, Rising Storm is not for you again. Should have remembered. I'm okay with basically this, I think. So yeah, you can use that one now. Yeah, should have used attack with you, obviously, but that's fine. Let's actually give you some armor, and I'm okay with the rest. It is nice to just have another character. I wonder if is 6 characters like a limit? I wonder. I don't know. We can't kick someone, so you know, you can just go away. Big guy. Right, who's doing... You are doing attacks on everybody, and that's 6. We have armor for that for now. How much damage you do? 11 damage. Well, that's kind of sexy. But I don't need to do... No, I'm gonna do that on you. And then you... Where are you? Yeah, you are attacking everybody, yes. So since I'm not killing you, shouldn't you be... That is specifically your card. Okay, fine, whatever. Let's do that, and let's do that on you, so you now won't be taking any damage. We could do the solid footing as well. We just have 2 attacks left. Why don't you just use that? And I'll soften you up. And then I'll simply use this on you. There we go. So you do 2 sweeping attacks, which will only affect our armor. Now it's your turn. So you're gonna attack you for 9 damage. I'm okay with that for now. So you can just basically, yeah, since we're in a chill period here, let's just do that. Can I do... There we go. Yeah, let's do this first on you. Here we go. Now, whabam. Oh, you've gotten some armor, you bastard. You have some attack power. You can't get any more, but that should be enough to kill. Whack, whack, whack. We can do everything here. So why don't you get a little bit of extra armor. You also get sharpened steel, which is nice. So let's just do that. Why don't I? Bleeding and vulnerability. Yep, you try and deal damage. You are an enforcer type, so you're gonna get stronger and stronger. We have distraction, which I can use. There we go. Who wants some armor? You want some armor. Because you are... I should have checked that first, but yeah, see, you are doing that. We get the experienced strike, so let's do that on you. We have your talent of drawing cards, but I'm more interested in doing other things, I think. Can I... That's annoying. You have... Well, actually, you are taking bleed damage, so you just attack... Okay, fine. You just died. Weapon damage on you, And could have done that one. Is there anything else that we can do anything with? Not really. You were attacking none. So let's just give you some guard. And why don't I give you... Why don't I give you some extra charge? There we go. So he can't do anything because it's not his turn. And here we go. Right. What can we do here that's going to be better for us? Nothing really. You are what? Move, swaps to adjacent position and gains charge and retaliation. So we can just simply try and deal as much damage as we possibly can, which should be quite a lot. That is weapon damage, obviously. You and sharpened steel. That can go. No, that is for you as well. We can do quick hands. You can strike. No one had any extra attack here, so you can just do that one. And yeah, let's do a bit of guard as well. And we basically took out quite a lot of his health, actually. So he's just gonna boost himself up, but he didn't move. Well, that's fine. Who are you attacking? You're attacking Mr. Desolin for only 8. Oh, come on. Doesn't have any armor right now, but we will we'll fix that. You do that. Falcon. Oh, you have so much bleed. You are not gonna like the continuation of this fight. I'm actually just gonna probably... Don't I have any more attack? No, I don't, but he's gonna die now. And there we go. The guy is dead. And we get equipment. We get medium armor, superior medium armor. I'm okay with the superior light armor, and we already have superior. I'm gonna stash it though for now, but nothing else. Do we get any special cards here? Maybe. Wretched Assault. 6 damage X times, which ruin card in your discard pile. Not banished, but ruined cards. So right now 1. And also in the discard pile, not in the draw pile. Strategy, every time you move, 5 charge. Every time you move an opponent, deal 5 damage. Okay. Deal weapon damage if dual wielding, attack twice more. I'm just gonna not take anything. And there we go, we have reached Old Town. And that is gonna be the end of this. Oh no, actually, no. Ooh, what is this? We can have wealth, 1,000 florins. The bodies before you are clamored in fine fabrics, jewelry, and gilded weapons. Take what time you have to loot their corpses. So either we can take 1,000 florins, or a glorious fight. Take a moment to consolidate what you've learned and strengthen your resolve. Could be useful for Denver, just get him up on the same level. Or Unity, heal the party to 100. Not necessary. Let's go with Excellence. Make sure that Denver goes up. So he is now level up. Gets more stamina. Gets a passive. Noxious. All bleeding applied to this character is converted to poison on this character. Okay. Strikes and guards are doubly effective when played by this character. That's interesting. And a concealed blade. Deal 2 damage and apply bleeding. No. Fundamentalist. That's interesting. Right, those goes away, we have a battle, but that is going to be the end of this video. I like this. I like the added level of having more characters, and it definitely feels, obviously, I was about to say, it definitely feels different from games like Darkest Dungeon, which I was about to compare to, but obviously there's no comparison to that at all. But basically, what this is basically Slay the Spire, but with more characters, where each character has its own pool of points to use cards from. I kind of like this. This is definitely a unique build for a game, and I always enjoy that one. So I'm probably gonna keep playing. this because I would like to see what challenges are going to be coming for us. I'm also interested to see. I would assume almost with regards to how much space is left there that you can actually have 6 characters, which would be cool. A completely full set of characters would be nice, yes. So if you like deck building games, if you like Slay the Spire style games, I cannot see a reason why you wouldn't like this. And also, you know, woodland animals, always enjoy games with woodland animals. So yeah, if that deck building is for you, this game is... I would wager is absolutely for you. For now though, this has been Goldsmith Gaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.